to the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Evans' Buccaneers going up against Jones' Falcons. So with that, we'll send you out to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, home of the Dirty Birds, where we bring in the two men who will call the action. That's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Larry. You are looking live at the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As we get set here, Charles, we talk about wide receivers. Larry mentioned it in the open, but that's a big spot to look at here in this one.
I think you identified it perfectly because these guys have such an impact on the game nowadays because they throw the ball more than ever. And whether they're throwing it short, medium, or long, can they snatch it out of the air and create even extra yardage with run after catch?
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense coming out onto the field, as is Jameis Winston, their leader under center. Week 3 of the preseason, threw for 259 yards and a pair of touchdowns against the Browns.
Remember week 2 against Jacksonville? Not quite as sharp. I know all the Tampa fans like to say, hashtag we believe in Jameis. That's faith, right? That's belief without evidence. Well, what they saw in this game, right, in week 3, oh, yeah, they believe in a really big way. Oh, there's no reason not to believe in him for that one.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. They'll get 16 yards there. And that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay first down. And boy, Mike Evans enjoyed Friday, August 26th. It may have been the preseason, but he caught 5 passes for 115 yards and a touchdown. That's a good tune-up.
And in a 6'5" package, oftentimes defensive backs get fooled by their speed because they eat up space, right? You eat up a lot of yardage with a stride like Mike Evans has. He's on top of you and by you before you even know it. And right now, he looks like the Mike Evans we saw his rookie year come into the league.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And Jenkins is a guy in this offense that I know you like to talk about.
Absolutely love to talk about Austin Seferian-Jenkins. His ability to play in any position, whether it's as a wide receiver or as an inline tight end, his versatility, some of the best in the league.
You even gave him the full name there.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins. He is the real deal.
Second down, Winston. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The starting defense for the Falcons.
Jonathan Babineau's a defensive tackle, knows how to get upfield and spill plays in the backfield.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. On third down, Winston. This is caught by Jackson. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
A first down throw for Winston. Over the middle to Evans. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We're back to Atlanta in just a moment. This is the NFL, and you're watching EA Sports.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stays on his feet. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I know I'm not in the rooting business, but I really like this kid, Austin Safarian Jenkins. Good catch there. I'm just hoping he can stay on the field and have some good health.
Now the Bucs hoping so too, limited to 16 games total his first 2 seasons combined.
He is quite a target for a young quarterback. Jameis Winston can grow with this guy, and boy, they can be a dynamic duo.
From the red zone now, Winston. And there's a flag on the play. Drops it off to Martin. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Holding offense. Still first down.
Jameis to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
3rd and long for Winston. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And Aguayo's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Aguayo was hearing boo birds after a tough start early in the preseason. You and I had documented it, talking about it, but he rebounded in a big way, 6 for 6 in week 3 of the preseason against Cleveland.
And one of the things we talked about was simply running him back out there, getting him back on the horse. Go kick your way through your issues. And he did that in a big way. In fact, now he might look at the team and say, hold it a second. I'm putting it through the post. Why don't you guys put it in the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Look at the spin. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme, there. Well, Charles, last week we did some fantasy draft talk, and we've got more drafts coming up this week. The Madden draft on September 1st that I'm in, so give me a few names who's poised for a breakout.
I can't wait to follow this throughout the year and see how you're doing.
You're gonna laugh at me.
You know, you've gone into the Shark Tank here.
I have.
Right? Some big-time players, but what little bit I know about it, I know you've got to start with a runner, right? Is it a Todd Gurley? Is it a Ezekiel Elliott? Is it an Adrian Peterson? I keep hearing Antonio Brown from the Pittsburgh Steelers may be the #1 pick for everyone
and
all
Odell
throughout
Beckham
fantasy world.
Odell Beckham up toward the top as well.
Oh, without a doubt. And I'm telling you something, I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you my sleeper on that. Jordy Nelson with the Green Bay Packers. He is back. He's ready to go. And Aaron Rodgers is motivated this year. I think that there'll be a big-time connection.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. Oh, the Bucs swarm in and they block it. But they will stop him before he gets to the marker, and they will take over after the block punt. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you.
No.
However form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On 1st and 10, Winston. He's got time. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the rookie, Roberto Aguayo, for the Bucs field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Aguayo able to knock it through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. Taking it right down Broadway. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. And he'll bang that one through. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Final play of the half here, Winston. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both the Falcons and the Buccaneers are having some issues finding a way into the end zone. They'll both look to improve their play on offense and pick up some touchdowns in the second half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Buccaneers taking the field for their opening drive. Winston's on point with the throw. He'll make it to the 32-yard line and then run out of bounds. Buccaneers would settle for 3 points on the drive. Bucs set up for the kickoff. Coleman's going to get a good return going here, and he's gone as he sprints to the end zone. They go up by 1.
All right, thank you, Larry. Plenty of intrigue to come. A 1-point game as we get set for half 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers defense, we watch them get set to go. They have a little something to build off of from last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of? Great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone on a 3-and-out, you feel like you're in control now. You're doing the dictating. They want to see if that can continue as this game progresses.
Will it continue? We'll see. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Sanu with a grab over the middle. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 37 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. After the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They start the drive with Martin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. A first down throw for Winston. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series, 3rd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. Oh, what a juke into space. The 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 83 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Here's Bryant for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen to Martin. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Three receivers to the left, one to the right. First down, Winston. Finding time. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And quickly, they get to the line. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. Third and short yardage. Winston. And he finds a man. It's Martin. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved.
False start. Offense. Still first down.
So after the mistake by the offense, it cost him 5 yards, and now 1st and 15. One receiver to the left is Evans. Jameis again. A dump off to Sims. A second spin.
Turning and turning and turning.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. To the air again with Winston. Penalty marker is down here. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Holding. Offense.
That's a good shot.
Still second down.
Three receivers to the left, one to the right. They'll throw again. Winston. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.